This finds you today on this Tuesday, this Holy Tuesday, this Woe Tuesday. And for those who do not know, Woe Tuesday is historically known as a day of intense conflict and teaching by Jesus. And while Palm Sunday was a day of celebration and honor, and Monday was a day of cleansing the temple courts, Tuesday is known as the day that Jesus' authority was directly challenged by the religious leaders. And while the day is full of lessons, the first one we get is on their way back to Jerusalem. The fig tree that Jesus had just cursed the previous day for outwardly looking good, being in leaf but lacking spiritual fruit, had withered down to its roots. Then once in Jerusalem, Jesus spent most of his day in the temple courts teaching, and he was repeatedly confronted by the Pharisees and the Sadducees who tried to trap him in a difficult question or a aha gotcha moment. They asked by what authority he acted. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Rome? Even asked what commandment was the greatest of all. And needless to say, Jesus passed the test with flying colors, obviously, and instead Jesus delivers a scathing public critique of the religious leaders, calling them hypocrites and whitewashed tombs. He also taught several pointed parables at those rejecting his message. And one of my favorite moments, while Jesus was sitting next to the temple treasury, he saw a poor woman who only dropped 2 copper coins into collection and told his disciples, "Look, she has given the most because she has given all that she has." And then as evening approached, Jesus left the city and went to the Mount of Olives. Looking back at the temple, he spoke to his disciples about the end times, the destruction of Jerusalem, and ultimately his return. This is where we got the signs of the end times, the parable of the 10 virgins, staying prepared, and then the parable of the talents, which is stewardship. This day is often seen as a day of discernment and vigilance, and Jesus is basically predicting his own death and his inevitable betrayal by Judas. And as always, Christ is King.